So let's talk about symptoms. What is my worst symptom? Well, the worst one by far is the global sensation. The global sensation, it's in your throat, like it's like you swallowed like a ping pong ball and got stuck there, right? It's freaking awful. It feels like, man, you can't breathe right and you're like constantly being choked. It's like someone got like the eagle claw kung fu grip on your throat and it's squeezing all day long, nonstop, day after day. And it squeezes and sometimes releases a little bit, but it squeezes again. It doesn't let you live, you know. So I don't have any allergies. I bet like people with like peanut allergies or like shellfish allergies, when they eat something like that, it like swells up and clogs. Man, I feel they think the same way. But anyway, so I got an ultrasound for my throat, thinking that it was like, I don't know, like my thyroid, thyroid cancer. No, it came out normal. Even when I had the barium solo, it came out normal. I was like, man, what's going on? But it's the acid reflux, and it makes the throat like inflamed, and it like swells up and it shuts you off. So what other symptoms I had? Well, you feel like disoriented when you're having a bad flare up. You feel like, man, the worst one, right? The one that sent me to the hospital first time, and I still have it, but now I recognize it's not a heart attack. It's like your heart like skips a beat. Suddenly you're like normal, suddenly it's like a click. It skips a beat. And you say, well, man, what's going on? It freaks you out. You're like, what's going on, man? Man, my heart's not acting right. So yeah, it's like skips a beat. It gives you a little pause. Or sometimes you feel it coming, it's like skipping a beat, and you like you cough out like to make your heart like work in case so it doesn't like stop. So yeah, it's pretty freaky. It's pretty freaky, but I get that heart skipping. So what other thing? You feel disoriented, you feel like faintish, like you're faint, you like grab yourself onto stuff, you're like, oh my god, what's going on? You feel dizzy, nauseous a little bit, especially when you're like in the car. You feel a little nauseous, but dizzy. The dizziness is killer. What else? Yeah, but the typical feeling, right? When the GERD feeling of it's like you got a bunch of like what is it? Chili peppers. You get a bunch of chili peppers and like you eat it, you chew it up, so you feel the burning in your mouth, and then you like follow it up with like a swig of lava, of pure liquid fire. So like all the chili pepper and the fire goes down your throat, your esophagus, like all the way here, and it's like the pain is like there, like where Alf is, right there, like right there, man. Like that's killer, like right there. And I used to have even like stomach pain, like right below that, but that was I bet there was a H. pylori. Is when I did the H. pylori quadruple treatment, the quadruple antibiotic thing. I guess it killed it off, so I don't have the stomach pain anymore. But then it gave me like the burning in the mouth, and of course I killed all my good intestinal flora and all my good bacteria. So it gave me the thrush, the candida, which I got rid of it with these pills they gave me. The doctor gave me these pills, so it's gone. I don't have the candida anymore. That's good. All right. So what else? What else did I have? That's about it. But it's constant. It doesn't stop. And I bet many of you have the same stuff, and it's like unrelenting. It doesn't stop. It's day after day, in various grades. Sometimes it's like severe, sometimes it's like middle, sometimes it's a little bit lower, but it's always there. It doesn't stop. It doesn't stop. Morning, afternoon, and night is there, wakes you up at night. Everything like triggers it. Oh man, it's changing. And everything triggers it. Like even water triggers it. It's just ridiculous, man. It's just non-stop. So man, my worst flare-up, it was in June, like last year. June last year, I went to Cancun for vacation, man, and it was horrible. I got on the plane and I feel like I was dying. I was dying. So as soon as I go to the hotel, I asked to see the doctor at the hotel. And of course, they wanted to send me to the city, and because it cost me a lot of money. So I went to my room, and man, I was like a cornered animal. The acid was built up so much that I was literally walking in circles like a cornered animal, not knowing where to go. I was in a total state of confusion. And then I just said, screw it, man. I took a bunch of water and I threw up, this like massive bile and acid, like a mass of yellow stuff. And I felt a little bit better. Yeah, I felt better. And then the next days I just ate watermelon and stuff like that. It kept up right, and that helped quite a bit. But that was my worst flare up, and since then it's been in various grades. And I bet some of you guys have gone through worse stuff than I. But man, I'm telling you, you're in a constant state of despair. And you need to remember there's others like you. Just, here's one. There's others like you out there, and we're all gonna get through this together. And I'm convinced that the end game is surgery. So, man, contact your doctor, contact a surgeon, not just a gastroenterologist. Contact a surgeon and explain your situation, do the tests, and let's get this done, man. I'm in the same freaking boat. Let's get this freaking thing done. All right. Next video, I'll go through a list of all my medications I took. Let me switch hands here to the medications I took, and how they didn't work, what they felt like. They didn't freaking work. They worked at various degrees, but the side effects I felt were like worse than the treatment. So anyway, we'll go through that next time, and let's stay in touch. Have a great day.